April 3rd, 2022. Dear Diary, I'm currently sitting in Ann Lister's bedroom. Her bed is actually right behind me. So is a room full of people, which I'm not actually sure Ann Lister would be excited about a group of women in her bedroom, or if she would be questioning why such a large group of women were in her bedroom. I guess I'll have to think on that. Anyway, I have been thinking about this place. Well, let me get a new pencil. I have been thinking about this place for the last 3 years, and it's been a part of my research for the last 3 years. So, not only is Ann Lister's bed behind me, but it feels like my research is right in front of me. And, well, so are these people too. But now it's time to show everyone a little bit of Shibden Hall. Welcome to Shibden Hall, everybody. This is and will remain one of my favorite places I have ever been able to walk around and explore and just see and be in the experience. Now, a little bit about Shibden Hall before I jump into the vlog and show you all the amazing footage I got this day. Shibden Hall dates back to about 1420, so that's how old this place is. We are in 2022. This Shibden Hall dates back to 1420. The Lister family didn't become owners of Shibden Hall until 1619, and that was because they were wealthy mill owners and cloth merchants inside of the Halifax district, because Halifax was becoming this textile industry. Now, why we're here is because of Ann Lister. And Ann Lister inherited Shibden Hall after her aunt's death in 1836. The interesting fact is, though, she was running the estate since 1826. Her Aunt Anne just had the inheritance right over Shibden Hall, but allowed our Ann Lister to run Shibden Hall in its estate. This allowed Ann Lister to draw a lot of income, and it allowed her a lot of freedom in how she lived. And a lot of that we're able to see within her diaries and within her mannerisms and the way she explains the events of things. Now, Ann Lister, again, took part in a lot of male activities, and the town of Halifax gave her the nickname of Gentleman Jack, which would have been an insult. It would have been very homophobic. However, we're reclaiming that title with not only the show Gentleman Jack, but we're reclaiming so many words within our community like queer. I could go on and on. However, a couple things to remember about Shibden Hall is that it was commissioned after an architect named John Harper in 1830 to make large improvements because Ann Lister wanted it to look better. She wanted it to look like it was something out of the Gardens of Eden, if you would say. So because of that, you're going to see some of the most beautiful scenery you've ever seen in your life. And with that, let's jump into this vlog. Shibden Hall. Not sure if I can get to where I'm going from where I'm at, but Ann Lister can get lost, as her eye can get lost, I think. Beautiful scenery. Let's see if I can find where I'm going. If not, then I've done a huge circle, which is fine. I think I have done a rather large circle. These portraits are of Aunt Ann Lister on the left-hand side, of Uncle James on the right-hand side, and Ann Lister right in the middle, as you can see in these videos. This is where you get to watch me be a huge nerd. So yes, this is me taking the stairs upstairs to Ann Lister's bedroom and the second part of the house. What's really cool is here in a moment you're going to see Ann Lister's bedroom, and you're also going to see the paneling where they found Ann Lister's diaries and where they placed them back so they wouldn't be destroyed as they were supposed to be after they found out that Ann Lister was queer. What you're seeing right here are the panels where they could have found anywhere between this area where that window is and where that lady is standing over to where I'm at is where they could have potentially found the diaries. We don't know the exact spot, but here's the conversation.
You know, the diaries were found there.
Wow.
It could be anywhere in this area.
Yeah.
Anywhere in
So
this
we're
area.
talking panelled area.
So all
But
these,
everything's panelled. So that
So we
tells
don't
you.
know. Yeah.
Anywhere in there.
Wow.
Possibly there.
Yeah.
Possibly here.
Yeah.
That's
This is-
amazing.
You're talking about
Yeah.
where the
Where
journals,
the
But
journals
because
they were
they're
found.
all- because it's all panelled, and it says just behind the panelling, it could be anywhere.
Along here.
Into there. You know. So
And we don't know the exact place.
no,
we
because
just know.
all the paperwork was in here. So
Oh.
there was
It could
not a
have been
cupboard that
anywhere.
didn't have any paperwork in. When they came in to empty it,
This is the part where I really geek out because this is Ann Lister's actual bedroom. So this is where they would have wrote some of the 5 million words in their diaries, where they would have wrote their correspondence, where intimate things would have happened between them and their partners. And Ann Lister was such a force of nature to be reckoned with that the letters, which here are just copies, and where you can actually write in a diary like she did, was just absolutely amazing. Now, I wanted to show you this part of the downstairs, which I've already covered. So the reason that the banisters look this way is because the architect that Anne hired to do the house was the same architect that built the church in Yorkshire. As you can see, we have stepped outside of Shibden Hall and have gone to the outside grounds. Now, I really geeked out here because I've studied the diaries of Ann Lister for the past 3 years, and they talk a lot about taking, a coach into Halifax or to York or wherever, and what you're looking at right here is the Lister carriage. The original, this is the one and only Lister carriage. Now, I'm not sure how they would have said if that's a chase, but we call it a carriage. Now, just imagine someone that you've studied for so long and actually getting to see where they were at and what they wrote in is such an amazing thing.